brand new location in 13 days. Well, shit just hit the fan, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the longest, craziest, and hardest week of my entire life, and I'm here to document it for you guys, keep you guys up to date, because that's what this is all about. Trying to give you guys the actual real life perspective of things. You're going to find out pretty quick why this is the hardest week of my life. So, long story short, I have surgery tomorrow, as we talked about. Okay, surgery's tomorrow on the knee. I'm actually looking forward to that, getting some relief, just getting it behind me and being done with it. They are going out and cleaning out the whole compartment of my knee, taking out 2 cysts, 2 bone spurs, and fixing my meniscus, and also taking a cartilage biopsy that they can grow to build more cartilage. You would think that that alone is enough, but it's not. And this is going to be tough. Monday, as a group of owners, we have decided to part ways. I've been an owner of the Iron Chapel for almost 7 years. We built it from the ground up. I am 100% owner of Next Level Training, and I was a majority owner of the Iron Chapel, but then we all went to 25%. We have decided as a team, as a group, to part ways, and I am going to get bought out of the business. Now, this is to a conflict of interest, conflict of perspective, and a conflict of vision for the company and the business in itself, and a personal conflict between myself and another one of the owners. That's what I'll leave that with. Now, you'd think that would be enough, and this is where it's going to get a little bit tough. On Tuesday, an athlete very, very close to me, Cecilia, or CC Homiston, very unexpectedly passed away. It's been since Tuesday since I've known this, and I've cried all the tears that I can absolutely cry. So forgive me for maybe the lack of emotion, because I'm just physically, mentally, and emotionally drained. CC was one of the best individuals you could ever meet. Yeah, she's the most talented. She's probably one of the most talented volleyball players to ever come out of the state of North Dakota. Yet, that pales in comparison to the person that she is and the person that she was. She had a heart of gold. She'd do anything for you. This week's been fucking rough, man. And shit is not fair. This is far from fucking fair. I made a post on Instagram just showing and explaining to people how good of a person she is and how hard of a loss this is. They're going to have a damn hard time finding a place big enough in this city for that funeral. The impact that she has is far unknown at this point, but it's going to reveal itself as much larger than anybody can anticipate. That kid was special. So, Monday, I find out I'm no longer going to be a part of the business that I helped build. Tuesday, one of my favorite, just genuine athletes dies unexpectedly. And tomorrow, I have knee surgery. This week has been fucking rough, man. There's always something good that is going to come out of it. And this is still fresh, and I'm going to keep you guys up to date. The plan is of now. What I should have done from the beginning, I'm going to start and build an empire, a facility of my own, to give the best opportunity to athletes across the country and North Dakota. It's going to be mine. It's going to be mine only, and I'm going to surround myself with amazing employees and amazing people that, number one, have passion for the game, and number two, have passion for making other athletes and people the best version of themselves. Period. No partners, no drama, no bullshit. I'm going to learn from my mistakes that I had built on and that I had justified and that I had made a major, major mistake of doing, and I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to get better. This is still very fresh, but there's some type of silver lining. Cecilia did not die in vain. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her. Not being a part of my business that I helped build is a dagger. It's hard, but it's happening for a fucking reason, man. It's happening for a reason. And so we're going to keep on pressing, and I'm done with this sob story. We are going to build something special for the athletes of North Dakota. We are going to, in memory of Cecilia, be the hardest working, most dedicated, loving, and passionate people there is. And tomorrow we're going to get a knee surgery so that we can continue doing the things that we love to do. So you're going to come with us tomorrow to the knee surgery. Things just hit the fan. Shit just got weird. But when the shit gets tough, the tough get going. You know the drill. Fittest dad on earth is out. Until tomorrow, we'll see you under the knife. Shit, a lot can happen in 2 weeks. So as I update you guys, keep your thinking caps on because shit gets wild. About 2 weeks ago, we found out on a Monday that we are going to be splitting ways with the gym that I have built from the ground up with my partners. And at that point, it was very glum. We had no plans. We had nothing. Like, hey, let's provide for our family, or hey, let's keep impacting athletes. Had no plan. 2 days from that day, CC passed away, as we outlined that very, very hard. And then 2 days later, I had knee surgery. But now plans have fallen into place. God has provided. Prayers have been said. People have helped. People have reached out. And now we have a plan moving forward. And so today what we're doing is we're actually moving out all this equipment that you're going to see, and we have our own brand new facility. Leases signed, everything's good. Now it's time to help pay people to help me move this because I'm still crippled. So we're going to start moving some of this stuff out today. This is just the stuff here at my home gym, and then we'll be grabbing the stuff at the gym, and we'll be setting that whole thing up. And the very cool thing is I never got into YouTube prior to when I was building my gym 7 years ago. Well, son of a bitch, we're into YouTube, and you guys are going to see us build it from the ground all the way up. We don't have the name for it yet, but we are building it from the ground up to be the premier place for athletic performance in the state of North Dakota and the surrounding areas. And so we're going to pack this up. I'm very slow with this knee, but that's the first plan. And again, you always get to come along with us building this from the ground up. think you guys can fully understand just how crazy life can be. 2.5 weeks ago, I found out after 6-7 years of building a business from the ground up that we're going to be parting ways. And at that point, I didn't have the mental maturity and the perspective to understand that it was going to be an opportunity and something better. I was going through so many different scenarios of how am I going to provide for my family? That's what it all came back to. How am I going to provide for my family and get to do the things that I love? But first, provide for my family, not do what I love. Figure it the fuck out. And at that point, you're in this mindset of fight or flight, and you're not making the right decisions. You're not making the right choices, and you're just trying to survive. What I found in all my years of going through major things like that, whether it's addiction or sports or business decisions, don't try to make decisions when you're emotional. And that's what I did in this perspective. I sat and waited. I prayed. I looked. I found different opportunities that were sitting there in front of me this whole time. But instead of jumping and just making emotional decisions, I had to analyze. And that's the hardest part, because you're in this emotional fight or flight stage. Fast forward 2.5 weeks later, we have our brand new facility. We just moved stuff in today. We have all of our athletes coming to support us not because I'm the best coach, far from it, because of the fudging relationships that we've built over almost 9 years of coaching. That's the reason. That's the reason we can open this location and it's just going to flourish. Not because I'm a great coach, because I care and I love each and every one of those athletes. So when you are going through the shit, as I was, this is the worst that I've ever felt in my life. When you're going through the shit, sit down, pray, and look for opportunity. That's all you need to do. Sit, wait, and look for opportunity. Pray as much as you can, because the opportunities are there. You're just in such an emotional state you don't know what to do. So it is Thursday, going to bed. We're going to head to the old gym, the Iron Chapel, in the morning. And then it is another moving day, getting racks and all that stuff in. Turf should be here in a couple days. Shred mill's here in a couple days. Life is good. My family's safe. I have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little boy and a stunning wife. Life is good. And we are going to build something super special. Morning, y'all. It is Friday, and we have about 5 to 6 hours of training with our athletes this morning, and then we are going to wrap up a bunch of online stuff that we have been doing. So our online training has been taking off like crazy because that's what we've been putting effort into. There's no surprise behind that. We are sending out value videos, wrapping up a couple invoices, and bringing people onboarding into our portal, and then we are moving the big shit. We're moving the racks, Sornex racks, rep racks, sleds, bikes, rowers, ski ergs, getting it all into the new facility, and I could not be more happy. So today's going to be a good day, even though I'm just barking orders and sitting and icing my knee. That's why we have amazing, amazing high school, middle school, college kids that believe in the mission and want you to do good, because you get them the results they want and you have a great relationship with them. Here we go. Ridgie. Hey, Ridgie. Say happy birthday, Mama.
Birthday, Mama.
Good job. Today has already been a doozy. We were coaching for about 5 hours this morning. Did quite a bit of loading stuff up from the old gym into the pickup and the trailer. And then it's my wife's birthday, so we went out to eat at the best place in the world, Country Rose. And now I'm gonna go do some online work, and then we have PT, physical therapy, for this crippled ass knee at 2. So we'll go do that, come back, just have kind of a chill day, and then tomorrow is our big day of moving shit in, organizing. We got our Sornex racks, our rec racks, bunch of shit getting delivered. So it's gonna be a good day, and I'm chomping at the bit. Just organization, flow of the weight room, billing, all these different aspects that I had been held back on in building a business for 2 people that I absolutely love to death, but the third person that I just didn't trust. And now we're building something that is mine, that other people can buy into and people can gravitate towards us. So it's a super fun day. I cannot wait. I'm chomping at the bit. It's like we're just a little kid in a candy store. So let's get it. Nothing more demoralizing than squatting 700, sprinting 21 miles an hour, and then going to self-assisted heel slides for PT with a knee that looks like a freaking water balloon. We just got done with our PT, got our list of exercises. My PT is legit, man. He understands that I understand what I'm doing, and so he just gives me exercises and says, hey, go do it. And so it's our first PT, and this is the most range of motion that I've had out of it, so I'm happy with it. My quad looks like an 80-year-old woman's. I'm not happy about that. I have no leg hair. That's great. More aerodynamic when I sprint. Yeah, so we're just doing some PT, and then we are going to get to our online stuff that we were supposed to do earlier today, but schedule permits. My wife is my princess, my queen, and it is her birthday today. So we went out to eat, and I ate shitloads of great food. So don't mind me. I am going to try to be the fittest dad on earth by doing self-assisted heel slides. Bogus, dude. Just want to deadlift 700 and sprint 22 miles an hour. So we're back at it in the lab, if that's what you want to call it. This room is actually a closet in our old farmhouse, 1907 stick built, but we're getting after it. And this is the epitome of being an entrepreneur. And as you guys know, for 7 years, almost 8 years, I helped build a business as a partnership. And partnerships are hard, and everybody will say, never get a partner. But guess what? It's this perpetual cycle of very self-motivated people, being young, coming out of college, wanting to start a business, broke as a joke, can't do anything by themselves. So what do? They get a partner. Then you get 30, 35, 40-year-olds like me that now have had that experience and that split and that those problems with partners or the problems with me, the mistakes I've made. And we're telling this younger generation, don't get partners. But this younger generation comes out because we have so much debt and no money, they get partners. And then this perpetual cycle starts. But man, I wouldn't change it for the world. But now this is the epitome of being an entrepreneur. So as you guys know, I'm into real estate. Right now, I'm in the middle of making the biggest move of my life from the gym that I helped build into now my own gym. And for many years, my creativity was taken. For many years, I couldn't do what I wanted to do. Selfishly or unselfishly. The moves that I wanted to make, the products that I wanted to provide for my people, the services that I wanted them to have so that they can have a great product, a great service, a great experience. But now, it's all on me. And that's the epitome of being an entrepreneur by yourself. You can do all that. You can make the services, make the products, do this, do that, have all these ideas. But at the end of the day, are you going to do it? And at the end of the day, your back's against the wall to do it or not to do it, sink or swim. And so right now I am writing a lease for my South Dakota property, and then we'll get into our online stuff. And then I have to order some product for the new gym. And then tomorrow we wake up and we do it all over again, start moving stuff. But tomorrow's gonna be a fun day because we get to organize the gym and build out the layout that is best fit for what we want to offer. And my knee is actually doing so amazing after you saw me doing my granny curls and all that. We're gonna get after making this lease real quick and get some work done, and then the wife and kid will be home for my wife's birthday. I love that freaking girl, man. Through all this, she has been the only one that has always believed in me. Obliviously believed in me, even when I'm right, when I'm wrong. And I know that's what lives are supposed to do, but you have no idea the shit that I put her through, the craziness that I put her through. I don't just go to work and come home and never have work. I always bring work home. I'm always building this relationship. I'm always working on something, and she puts up with it. And then when shit goes awry and we make big decisions, she's the first one to pick me up and pat me on the back and say, get your confidence back. You do this, you do that, and lifting me up. That's why I love that girl so much. And she's beautiful. And she can cook some mean sourdough. And she makes beautiful kids. And she's just awesome. Happy birthday. We just finished our online work. We actually went through a lot of our shred mill work that's going to be in the new facility. Now I'm going to get a couple protein bars, maybe a little bit of breakfast, take a shower, get all the stuff ready. All my athletes are coming over so that we can start moving squat racks into the new place. I cannot wait for today. I just wish I wasn't on frickin' crutches. 2 eggs, 2 pork chops. We're gonna get after it. When you have a small home office, your paper shredder is your paper shredder. It's also your footrest for your knee while you're icing it, and you ice it with mangoes. Ingenuity. Well, office, we meet again. Sitting here icing the knee, doing some online programming, sending some value videos, and drafting the final lease. Today was an awesome day, man. It really pisses me off that I'm just getting off crutches and I can only stand and walk for a very short period of time because, like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to organize. I'm ready to do shit. I'm ready to stock shit. I'm ready to build an experience for the athletes that I love and build something very special for the people here, but also for the people traveling to be the best athlete and the best version of themselves. So I can't wait till that time. We are going to hang out in the office here, do some work stuff, hit the hay, wake up tomorrow since we already went to church, and we are going to get the fudge after it at the new gym. And I'm purposely not telling you guys the name that we're going to use for the gym because secrets are fun, but it's going to be sweet. And we got something brewing. Let's get it. Good. You want to be on YouTube?
I'm the
Hi, YouTube.
I'm the
Say good morning, YouTube.
I'm the
Good morning, YouTube.
I'm the
Can you say T-Rex?
box.
Dinosaurs.
That's it.
I love you, Daddy.
I have daddy.
You're so cute. Morning, peeps. It is Sunday. I woke up early this morning to get some leases done, uploaded into the platform, up to the dashboard, and we're waiting on a couple signatures now. And so I wanted to get that done, to get that out of the way so that everything, one train of thought, is training and gym the rest of the day. It's going to be a weird week. After 6-7 years of building this location, this will be my last week. So Monday, Tuesday are my last days at my old gym at the Iron Chapel. Anything after that is at the new place. And change is good, and I'm super excited for it. It's just bittersweet. I miss a couple of the people a lot. A couple of the others I don't, and that's just how that goes. So today is full go organization, getting things ready for the new place. Now we'll probably end up not training until Thursday, Friday, or even the following Monday over at the new place, just to get it all ready for everybody. Okay, so that's the end goal, and we are going to get a couple things done right here, send some value videos, do a couple things right now until 1 o'clock. Once 1 o'clock hits, we're heading over to the new place. Let's get it. I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle a lot of the times, not most times, a lot of times, on just sitting down and doing what I'm supposed to do. I know the shit that I don't want to do is the stuff that I need to do, but it takes me a lot of time and doom scrolling and all this shit to just lock in and do it. Once I start doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm fine. But it takes so long to get into that, and the only thing that I know that has helped me is this little shithead. Like, set the timer, stick to it. It's a standard in your head, but man, I struggle with it all the time. Like, I'm struggling with it right now. That's why I'm telling you, so that I can get my shit together. All right, we are at the facility, and the biggest heartache has been rubber mats, man. Just getting those all dialed in. But we got those dialed in. We got the racks moved on. We got the conditioning cycle set up, and now we're getting ready to put the shred mill in next week. But we'll show you what we got this far. A little bit of a recap for today. I'm out of breath from the push-ups, but it was exciting getting to see everything put in, getting to see everything really coming together. But it's also scary. Like, people don't talk about that. It's also nerve-wracking. it also brings up anxiousness. A lot of people don't talk about that. Now I'm all on my own, which is what I love. But also I'm out on my own, right? With a family to feed, X, Y, and Z. But it's the shit that I love to do. And that's why I'll never fail. God put me in this position. He pulled these strings. He did everything. And the reason I know that is because I had no other options. I had zero other options. All I had was the ability to pray and wait. And all these things started lining up. So we're here for a reason. But that doesn't make it any better or worse. So we will recap with you guys as we start moving stuff in over the next couple days, finishing up the small stuff, hanging the flags, hanging the miles per hour signs, X, Y, and Z. And then it is done, and we're putting our first clients and athletes through there this Friday. Well, peeps, what you just saw is me dropping off my key and walking out of the chapel one last time. It is December 31st, 2024, and I think January 1, 2025 is going to be a fucking pivotal day in my life. And up to this point, I've been dealing with the death of a daughter, the death of an athlete so damn close to me that she was one of my own. Me dealing with splitting from this business, and then me dealing with knee surgery. And now I'm much more level-headed. I'm much more, no more brain fog. And I'm much more burn the fucking ships. And when you put my back against the wall, most people haven't seen that, right? They've seen me comfortable. And most people think I'm intense comfortable. Watch out. Not from a vengeance, not from revenge, but to prove a point. To prove a point that I am on a different level than what people think that I am. My complacency, my building of a business for somebody that I don't trust, my becoming comfortable with what I was doing was taken for weakness, was taken for lack of experience, was taken for all these different things. And I refuse to badmouth people. In this whole situation, I have been absolutely defamed. People have been talking about me. I have video camera footage of people that I knew as friends absolutely just trying to destroy me, just talking about me, right? And I'm a human, and that shit hurts. They have looked at my comfortability as a weakness. And I am an intense person, and when I now have creative freedom, now have decision freedom, now can fail and learn much quicker, now can learn from the mistakes that I've already made, now that I can do all these things, watch out, because we are going to serve these athletes more than you could ever imagine. And these people here, more than you could ever imagine, doing things that you only dream of, doing things that just starting out in your career you may not think possible. So that is what you saw. That is what you saw, me walking out of that Iron Chapel the last time. And there's multiple people there that I love from the bottom of my heart, and always will. And nothing's ever changed. But there's some people there that I don't, and that I just never got along with. And sooner than later, or later than sooner, they will all find out. They will all find out, because every single time I've seen this judgment of character, and I can see what's going on, and they'll all find out. So that is the last time I walked out. There is no rest for the weary. I have to do some online stuff right now. I got to send out some online training because we are ramping that up like crazy and really delivering something of value that people don't know and haven't conceived. So that's what we're doing right now. And thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for everything. I love you guys. We'll see you in the morning. Happy freaking New Year. I'm not making it till midnight. I got to sleep because I got to get after it. But have a drink for me. Happy New Year. 2025 is going to be fucking wild. With everything that's going on, it's going to be wild in a good way. It's going to be wild in a bad way. But we're going to keep plugging on. Happy New Year. All right, so we have arrived at the new place. We are doing the small little stuff. Everything's all moved in, all the heavy shit. Sornex, why do you make your stuff so damn good? That rack is just heavy as all hell. So today what we're doing is hanging up flags, hanging up signs, hanging up TVs, doing that kind of stuff, because then the turf gets delivered Friday,
and that will be all this. And that is the final piece to the puzzle, but we're gonna get after it, and you're with us along the way. Ladies and gents, welcome to Friday. I'm whispering because my wife is a badass. She worked all day yesterday with me, 8 hours at the gym, building this new gym. And then she had to go work nights. So she worked nights all night last night, worked with me all day yesterday, and so she's snoozing. That is just the epitome of a supportive wife. That is somebody, she's better than any other wife out there. It's just plain and simple. I'm just the luckiest guy in the world. But time sure does fly. This week is just meshed together when you're having fun and you don't have a job, because the gym doesn't open up till Monday. So might as well try to get some unemployment benefits. Just kidding. But today is a big day over at the gym. Getting the shred mill delivered, getting dumbbells, bars, that stuff delivered. And then we're just wrapping up tight loose ends, billing, back-end software, email marketing, that kind of stuff. And then we're done. We're rocking and rolling. Athletes are getting better as of Monday. And this whole last month has just been filled with anxiety. And not truly anxiety, because I think that's situation dependent, but just anxiousness. And I was just taking a shower because I smelled like a bag of white dog shit. And I'm sitting in that shower, and it just literally pops in my brain because I'm just asking myself these questions. I'm looking at it from a 10,000 foot view and saying there's a million things I need to get done. And it literally just popped in my head. I didn't have a podcast going on, nothing. And a voice just said, what if it all works? What if all this fucking craziness works? What if this was a plan? What if this was all a bigger design? That all this anxiousness, all this stress, all this sickness, all this heartbreak, all this breakup, all this business shit was all part of a bigger plan. And it hit me, and I just had a sense of relief. My heart just calmed down. I don't care about what they're doing. I don't care about what they are. Just doing me. And what if it all works? It just gave me the biggest sense of relief, where all that shit, all the millions of things that I need to do are still there. But it's what if it works? Take it day by day. Chunk it up. Do the shit you know you need to do, number one, and do the shit that other people won't do. It was a great, honestly, gift from God, gift from just trying to calm my heart down, and it worked. And so we're getting ready to head over to the new place. And I hope you can take that into this new year and just crush it. Kick ass, do what you love, because what if it all works? And guess what? If it doesn't, you can go back to doing what you're doing. We'll see you over there. All right, folks, it is Sunday, the day before we go live with our athletes. We are here at the location. A lot has happened. We got a lot done since I last see you. Let's go in and check it out. So the last time I saw you was Friday and Saturday, and we were just scrambling, trying to get things tied together. Well, we're here. It's Sunday. We're live tomorrow. We got pretty much everything buttoned up. The turf will be here early this week. That's just lay it down and let's go. So we're going to show you around. Things are almost done. We're going to be done in about 30-40 minutes.
we can breathe a little bit, man. We launched a brand new location in 13 days. Against all odds. Against everything. 13 days. This is one thing where I have to pat myself and most importantly my wife on the back.
Good job, you did it.
I'm done.
You did it. Not on there, on here.
Okay.
Help Dad. Whoa, you're fast. You did it. High five. High five.
Good job. Good morning, y'all. It is finally Monday. We get to run our first batch of athletes through this. We have a full last day today, and I'm glad it's all come together. This has been fucking wild. This has been fucking wild, and I'm not gonna pat myself on the back for longer than this, but who in their right mind in 13 days gets a brand new facility with a full client list, with a full group of athletes set up in less than 13 days. It's a new LLC, it's new insurance, it's new everything, new Wi-Fi, new everything in 13 days. I can't wait for what this venture brings, because now I don't have to worry about nobody else's shit. Now we get to build how we want to build. And that is a very, very, very relieving thing to say, because for years, and for specifically 2.5 years, I was trying to half-ass build a business that I gave zero shits about. Zero shits about. I don't care about what the business is growing in this venture. I don't care about the person that sits across the street and tries to tell us everything that we should do with this business. I just wanted to train my people and go home because I had zero emotional tie to that business. Now we can build, we can love, we can hang, we can chill, we can train, we can do what we want to do with the people that we want to be with. That's what it's all about. We're going to walk our ass in because we got to get going and get ready. Peace. So this morning we had about 10 athletes and clients in, and it went phenomenal. The feeling was amazing. And I just finished up the PT, the physical therapy for my knee. Gonna hit a quick workout here, but I just have to tell you guys all this that's on my heart, man. And man, for the last 5 years, but specifically the last 2.5 years, you don't know that you're miserable until you aren't miserable anymore, right? And being a part of a partnership with one person that I absolutely love and others that I just don't get along with or don't have the same vision with is exhausting. And you don't realize how exhausting until you're out of it. But the feeling of being in this location, building it for myself, doing the work with the people that I love and the people that love me that have helped me through this is one of the best feelings in the entire world. The last 2 years, guys, I was in pilot, just autopilot mode, not wanting to build a business for somebody that I truly dislike at the core of my existence, that I truly dislike. I never got along with this person, and this person and I will never get along. It's just how we are. But now all the responsibilities, all the tasks, all the cleaning, all the training, all the marketing, all the onboarding, all that shit is on me. And that's when I do the best. That's when I operate the best. When I can build and dream of the vision that I want instead of building something else for somebody else that doesn't like me and I don't like her. Right? What it all boils down to, guys, is this. I'm going to give you guys a final update with what it looks like with the turf here. It's black on black. It's badass. Take the leap. The hardest decision is usually the right decision. And obviously I have way more tasks and responsibilities and all this shit on me, but it feels so damn good that you don't even understand. I can do my online and build my online as I have. I can train the people I love. I can develop the athletes I can. I can foster those relationships that other coaches don't. Because other coaches ask, how are you so busy? And the first thing I ask is, how many fucking games have you showed up to? How many dinners have you thrown for them? How many times have you told them that you love them, you care for them, and you show up for their shit? How many times have you done that? Ask yourself that question first, and then we'll figure out why you can't book anybody. It's the small things that nobody else thinks about and does, because I do it because it's not a fudging dollar sign. It's because I care deeply about these kids. That's why we were able to put a brand new location in 13 days, and I couldn't have done it alone. Every day was exhausting, getting out of bed and doing these things. Now I'm not exhausted. Yes, there's trials. Yes, there's tribulations. Yes, there's road bumps. There's all these things. But holy shit, man.
It's sink or float. It's do it or don't. And you get to build it how you want. It is an amazing feeling. And you know what's even better is these relationships that I've fostered over the years, that everybody that supports me. And the people that don't F with me, awesome. They don't F with me, that's fine. Maybe I'm not for them. But the people I'm for, I will ride or die. I will do everything in the world for them. And that is what sets people apart. You're not trying to attract everybody, but the people you're attracting, you're taking care of like they're your own. You care about their wellness, their performance, their health, their basketball games, their cheerleading camps, the new award that they got. And so I'm done with this rant, man. I feel so much better mentally, physically, spiritually, where I can just do what I want for the people that I love. That's what it boils down to, having the biggest impact you can possibly have. The last thing you guys are gonna see in this video is this brand new turf, and it's all done and all this shit's out of the way because my OCD is going crazy. And I just have to say thank you guys, because you guys that have been watching this are the people that support me. That small cohort of people. You don't need an army. You just need a small group of people that'll ride or die. I appreciate you guys more than you know. The fittest dad on earth is doing his knee rehab, trying to work out, and we will see you guys next week. Love y'all.